Hello, my little potato chips, wee Paddy from across the shuck, and another wee video for you today. And it's not a knife video, it's a multi-tool video, which is not something I normally do because, well, I've just not come across budget multi-tools that I've really ever liked, for want of a better word. They're usually a bit shabby and they're not great, so I don't like to recommend them. This is just a first look at this, and this has changed my opinion. This is a budget multi-tool. There's 21 tools in it, which includes screwdriver bits, but we all know that's the normal. I have a Leatherman Pulse, which I love. There's nothing wrong with it, but I actually wanted one that was a bit heavier duty that I could use up here and leave up here and take my pulse with me down the caravan without having just typical man, one in every place. But this company were on my Instagram recently, and I'd like to look at the tools. I'd let it go for a while. Then I just give them wee text and said, look, if you've got one there that you'd like me to review, send it to me and I'll do a review and let you know what I think of it. Well, within a day, this was on my doorstep. It's on Amazon, I'm Amazon Prime, but they sent it, and within a day it was on the doorstep, which I thought, now that is what you call service with a smile. So it's called Bibury, the company. It's Bibury. They're made in China. That's as much as I know at the moment. Uh, but in that said, what isn't these days? This is a real quality tool, in my opinion, so far. So I'm going to give you a quick look at it. Then I'm going to take it away, and then I'm going to cut with it, saw with it, do all sorts with every tool and use them, and come back and give you a more full review. Because for £31, and that's what this costs on Amazon at the minute, I'm not sure if it's in the States. Hopefully somebody will let me know, or elsewhere around the world if you've got them. Go on the Amazon, type in Bibury multi-tool, and it'll come up. They have about 4 or 5 on there, and they all look pretty good. There's a smaller one which I'm going to ask for when I've done the review on this, because I think this is going to be popular, and that's just my opinion on my subs. This, look, I just think this is a great tool, and I wouldn't recommend it if it didn't. It's, for the sake of £31 tool, I just wouldn't. So it comes in this nice, quite solid box. It's fine. The nice thing about the box is on the back of it, if you can see there, it gives you all the specifications in the knife. It's the frame of the knife is 3R13, 3CR13. It's 344 grams, so she's weighty, but they give you a pouch, so that's all. It's not something you're going to hold in your pocket. So that's on the back of it, which is nice. It's a nice wee added touch that, they don't really need to do for that price. So we'll put that out of the way. And that's my little Leatherman Pulse. I'll show that. It's not little, that's a full-size multi-tool. So this is how it comes. It's Cordura, not Cordura, it's nylon. It's a really good, well-made. The stitching's all pretty good. There's no loose threads. This seems to be stitched on pretty well. And when it's on your belt, you're not even going to feel it. It's just there. It doesn't matter what weight it is. Put it in your belt and you've spread the load. It's about 1.25 inches thick here. It's about 2.25 inches wide and about 4.5 inches long. It's lovely. Button lock on it, which is really, really retentive. It has these this is your screwdriver bits. They're double-ended and they're in this, oh, sorry. Excuse me, this is elastic. It's not that it's hard. It's just elastic. And it holds it in. It's not going to fall out, which is great. There's the tools there. We'll put them into the machine. This here is really well done. It is just not a cheap one. It's not going to pop open by accident. So we'll take that and we'll put that out of the way. There's the multi-tool. Already, for me, when I opened it up, I thought, oh, that's flippin' nice looking. Look, I'm a man. When I go out shopping with a wife and we'll go to the DIY centres and all, I head for the tools. I don't know how many dozens of pair of multi-tools that I've lifted up in different stores, and you give them a shake and they're all rattly, and this is, look, it's not even closed. There we go. It's not flimsy. This is solidly built. It really is. I'm just holding these two together. That's what I'm making the noise. The tools aren't making any noise, that's for sure. So that worried me there for a second. But no, it's not a flimsy tool. It's lovely. It's the cutouts here have black linings, or the black markings in the inside of it. Stainless steel shined. It's lovely. It's got the logo on there. When you open it up, you have, and I'm going to go through these quickly because I'll do the full review, but I just wanted people to let them know it's there. And if you're looking for one, before you spend big money, this is a good full set. Look at that spring on a £31 multi-tool. Absolutely smashing. So you got your pliers, their needle nose at the top, the very, very tip closes on itself. There's an equal, if I can show you, it's equal all the way down. You have your wire cutters here at the bottom. And to be honest with you, I know for a fact that I could get a little slim rod in there and sharpen them if I needed to. Not a problem. But this is a household task. This is not, I'm not buying this for work. If I was buying it for work, I'll go for a Leatherman. This is for around the house, and this is perfect for it. It closes up, and all the tools come from the outside, which is great, which means you're not having to, like even my Pulse, there's the Leatherman. This is now, it's an older version, but everything is on the inside of this. Now it's all locking, and that's why I put this out, because this is all locking for a £31 multi-tool, and it locks really well. There's a little button here. You just push that down, and that releases the lock. It's not rattly. It's not light of touch. It really is. It's just you. Here we go. Let's get this out. Look at this. Clicked into place. That is locked solid. Locked solid. To release it, push the button. And it's not jittery. Oh, God, that is sharp. That was a bit stupid, wasn't it? That is a bit sharp. That's a good serrated edge for cutting rope. Now, do we all cut a lot of rope? Not a whole lot. But if you've got boxes and you're not sure what's in it and you don't want to wreck a blade, put that through it. I mean, it really is a good serrated edge. And let me tell you, it is sharp. There's no doubt about it. But I'll do a cutting test of this and then we'll get back to you. And if you really want to see me doing the cutting tests of the 3 blades, let me know and I'll do them. It'll only take 5 minutes. There we go. That's back in again. On the other side, you have a wood saw. Again, locked in place. Absolutely solid. Lovely wood saw. It has that you can see there, you have that double edge, the double cutting edge. I'm not sure what you call it. So I can't see any reason why this wouldn't cut, especially if it's 420. There's not a problem. Again, the little button, press that. Every tool is smooth. There's nothing in it that is wobbly and loose and just not right. Let's go through the other tools on this side. You have a can opener and a small screwdriver. You don't get that in every one, but it's handy to have. Do you know what I mean? If you've got a bug out bag and you want to put a multi-tool in it, this is a good price to put in it. And you get things that you maybe wouldn't normally get. Again, the button push. It's just so free to use. Next, we have, what's this tool here? This is an awl with like a sewing needle awl. The only thing with this, I would say, it's sharp, but I would make a better point on this, to be honest with you. Definitely make a better point to go through. But that would go through leather or anything like that. If you want to make a punch, it's just, I'm trying to show you the edge on it. It's not ultra sharp. I would definitely be doing that myself. But I would do that with a lot of other things where you have to add your own touch on what you like. The next tool is flathead screwdriver, pry bar. It's ramped, so you can use it as a small pry bar and a bottle opener. Important that every tool of war has a bottle opener on it. Oh, sorry, there we go. Beautiful. I'm enjoying doing these in front of you because it actually makes it. Here is the tool for your screw. It locks in the right angle position. Press your button, push forward, it's in line, and it's an inline screwdriver. This is your tools here. You pull them out, they're double-ended, put it in here, and there you go, you have an inline screwdriver. Now, it's not magnetic, probably the only thing that I would have done, but it doesn't fall out. It's not going to, fall out on you when you're doing work. It's going to be absolutely fine. So there we go, and there's your screwdriver bit over here. Again, push the button, completely locked. The blade. Look at that for a clip point blade on a multi-tool. I think that's lovely. I like a clip point. It's like a buck. That's what it would remind me of. A buck knife. Oh, I'll leave it a paper here. Out of the box. Again, this is a £31 tool. It's 420, but look how sharp that is. I've never had a multi-tool come out of the box like that at this price. At this price. Always bear in mind, it's at this price, and I think that's great. So again, locks, and it's closed. So it's not legal to carry in the UK. unless you're doing work, and then you have a reasonable excuse to do it. On the other side, you have a file. I'll let you see. There you go. You can use this file on wood or metal. It's just probably the perfect touch for, just small touch-up jobs. On there's a little metric ruler. I think it's 7 centimeters long. I do inches, but, it's handy to have it there. If you don't have something, it's always a good tool. Again, push the button, and there we go, all down. And obviously your bits, you've 8 screwdriver bits. Is that not just lovely? I think it is. There it is against my Leatherman Pulse, just to give you a size comparison. Probably not any bigger, but girthier. A real good heavy tool for work if you want to abuse. Well, I'm using that word abuse, but I just think I would rather abuse something like this than a Leatherman, which costs so much more than this does. But as a tool, I am over the moon. I really do like it. Love it, in fact. I absolutely love it. Again, I'll do all the testing, but to me, for £31, can you go wrong? Not in my eyes. I don't believe that you can go. Let me just get that focused. There you go. I don't believe you can go wrong with that. I think it's lovely. It weighs about 344 grams. That's quite heavy, but it's not heavy when you get it in hand. When you see what you're getting, you have 4 full-size blades and then tools on the inside, a pair of pliers that are sprung, and 8 bits. That's fantastic for £31. There is a little discount running at the minute on Amazon on them. Not sure how much it is, to be honest with you. I really haven't thought. I bumped this up because I loved it so much, and I just wanted people, if they like it, get it. £31, an absolutely cracking price. If you can get a couple of pound off it, great. They will give me a couple of pound off this for you when I do the full review. So if you want to wait, you're more than welcome. They'll give you a little bit of discount. It's not going to be huge. It's a £31 knife. It's not going to be huge. But to me, I highly recommend it now as it sits. Before I even do the cutting, because the tools I've looked at, I've cut with a knife, I've just mucked about with it here. I love it. Absolutely love it. This is going to be part of my working tools. So there you go. I hope you like it. If you want to wait, if you want to see the cutting done, I'll do a wee 5-minute video, say doing the cutting, the sawing, what's the other blade for? Rope cutting. There we go. We'll do all that if you would like to. If not, I'm going to do it anyway, and then I'll give a full review on it. Take care. It's the Bibury. So if you just go onto Amazon, it's Bibury, Bibury, multi-tool, and you'll get a few versions. I'm going to get the smaller version in this, just as a handy tool to literally walk about the house with that I don't have to take out. There you go. Take care, everybody. Wee Paddy's away for a cup of tea. I have a lovely cup of tea here. This is taking me 5 times to video this, so if I do a cheer, yay, it's done. Take care. Paddy's gone. Bye-bye now. Take care.